Okay, today we're going to be looking at JavaScript for loops, and it's going to be a pretty short tutorial hopefully. Right here I just have basic HTML tags with a body, and since we're not going to be using any functions in this tutorial, we don't have to worry about putting functions into JavaScript in the header. So we're just going to put our JavaScript right in the body here. So we're going to start off with our script tag. So script, what type of script is it? It is a text script. What type of text script? It's a JavaScript. And gotta type things properly here. There we go. And we're going to close out that tag with the closing script tag here. Okay, so what are we going to do? Let's create a variable. We're going to say x equals 0. Now, that should work, but I think it's more appropriate to say var, so you say that you're creating a variable here, end it with a semicolon as well. Then we're going to create a for loop. So we're going to say for, and then inside these parentheses we're going to put, what we want our conditions to be. And then we have our squiggly brackets or braces here, and it's what's in between these that's going to be looped every time the conditions are true. So first off, what conditions are going to be true? Well, we're going to say x equals 0, and we're going to say I is less than equal to 5. So for as long as it's less than, x is less than or equal to 5. And then we're going to take x, and each time we have it, we're going to add 1 to it. So that's looking good, and what we're going to do is document.write. So we're going to just be overwriting the HTML on the page. And what are we going to write? Well, we're going to write I can count to, and then don't forget the space right here, so the number isn't right up on it, but we're going to say plus x. So it should count, print that out each time, but we don't want it all in one line. We want each time it loops through that to start a new line. So we'll add a little HTML break right here. And actually, to be proper, I guess just use a / at the end there. I don't normally do that, but I think that's proper. Once again, I'm not really a web programmer or designer. I'm just teaching a little bit I know. So you see, as soon as that refreshes, it should have printed that out, but for some reason it didn't. Let me look over my code and see what I may have typed wrong. I got my for loop. Got JavaScript less than or equal to 5. Adding each time, document right, I can count to. Anybody out there see what I did wrong? Oh, right there. Little typos. JavaScript, I bet that's it, because it doesn't know it's JavaScript without the R in there. There we go. You can see it print out each line. I can count to 0, I can count to 1, I can count to 2, I can count to 3, I can count to 4, I can count to 5. So it started at 0 and it looped all the way through, adding 1 each time. It added 1 each time because of this right here, and it did it as long as it was less than or equal to 5. If you just did less than, it would have stopped at 4. So that's great. If we want to, we could also add another document right here. So document write, and we'll put some HTML in there, and we'll just do a horizontal line. So that would add a line in between each line printed. So I'm just showing you here that even though document write is basically overwriting the HTML, since it's still inside that same JavaScript, it's adding to it. Now, if we were to create a new function and call document write, it would overwrite everything that we just did. So I just wanted to make that a little clarification there. I hope you found for loops tutorial on JavaScript useful. Please visit the links in the description. I'll have this code printed there. Also visit my site, filmsbychris.com. That's Chris with a K. And I hope that you have a great day.